Hey guys, so as I promised, I'm reviewing We're the Millers. So of course I always give spoilers in my videos, so if you don't want to be spoiled, go watch a different video, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, you know the rules. Before I start my video, I am, as you can probably hear me, which you probably can, I'm so rude, aren't I? I'm sorry. If you can probably tell, I am a bit sick, so my voice is a bit croaky, and so I am really sorry for the way I sound at the moment. Okay? Awesome. Okay, Where the Millers is pretty funny. Okay, plot synopsis, cast, list, and what I thought about it in no particular order, yada yada yada, you know the drill. Awesome. Okay, so after being robbed of a week's taking small-time pot dealer, David is forced by his boss to go to Mexico to pick up a load of marijuana. In order to improve his odds of making it past the border, David asks the broke stripper Rose and two local teenagers to join him and pretend they're on a family holiday. Yeah, no. Okay, no, I don't mean this in a bad way. If you read Twitter, then you will know that I mean it in a good way. It's just mean that plot summary was really bad, and that's not what the movie is about. Actually, it is, but not like that. Okay, so this guy, he's a pot dealer. He gives like little smidges of marijuana, like this big. I don't know. I don't take drugs, and they just showed like that much in boxes, like that big. Is that what people get high off? Like that much marijuana? Really? Really? Wow. Okay, I don't take drugs, so don't ask me. Okay, so, he, sees a chick being wrestled up by, by, like, older guys, and they're taking her phone and trying to, attack her and all that, and he's like, you know what, hold on, give me her phone back, and Kenny, which is one of the guys that lives in the building and becomes the fake son, I'll explain more later, Kenny's like, you know what, you need to leave her alone, and so David jumps in and is like, you know what, leave her alone and no one gets hurt, and Kenny kind of opens his big mouth and goes, he's a drug dealer, so, you know, it's like, Kenny, you could have just shut your mouth and helped him fight three massive dudes who look like chicks, you know, whatever, and so he ends up getting jumped, and all his pot disappears, and so does his money. And then he gets in trouble by his boss. His boss is like, you know what, dude, you owe me like $1 million, and you don't get any of that unless you do a trip for me to Mexico to get a smidge. Now, obviously, when you see smidge, people are going to think it's this much. No, it was enough to bring like a massive marijuana party. Like, you could have Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson and Cheech and Chong and whoever else does drugs. You could have like a massive drug party. And that's what it was, pretty much how much marijuana there was. And so David lives in an apartment building, you know, units, whatever you want to call it, and he lives across the hall from a stripper who pretty much is broke. Mainly for the fact, I know, stripper's broke? Mainly for the fact her partner, who is an ex-partner, who, yeah, kind of stole her credit cards and maxed them out and stole her stuff and sold her stuff, and she has no money because of her boyfriend, who is next, but we find that out later on in the movie. And so he convinces her to be his fake wife, and she's like, oh, I don't really want to, but I got evicted, so I guess I'll join you guys. And so he convinces Kenny, and Kenny's like, yeah, dude, I'll be your fake son. Because Kenny's mom kind of just left him. He's like, my mom left me a week ago to go drinking, and she hasn't been home since. Yeah, totally smart, leave your 18-year-old kid at home and not let him know that you've been gone for a whole week. Mind you, Kenny is a bit slow, and I don't mean that he was retarded. I don't mean he has anything wrong with him. It's just, I know the way this guy was playing him made him think like that he was kind of like the loser kid of school. And I don't mean as in he has disabilities, because I don't think he does, but anyway, he didn't look like he did, and he didn't act like he did, but he was just a bit stupid. Yeah, I don't mean offense to anyone if anyone took offense to that, I'm really sorry. And so he finds this other girl, the girl that they tried to save early in the film. Her name's Casey, and Casey's like, what's in it for me? We'll give you $1,000, and, you know, whatever, and so Casey's like, okay, well, you can give me $1,000, and if we get busted by the cops, I'm gonna tell them that you kidnapped me. He's like, yeah, okay. And so they go on the family trip, and across the border to Mexico, and they pick up the marijuana, but it's kind of under a fake name, under Pablo, which is actually someone else's name, and Pablo comes and picks up his marijuana after these guys, and it's like, well, you're an idiot for picking up my marijuana because it was my marijuana. Now I'm gonna kick you back to where you came from. So yeah, and that's not how Mexicans sound. And so it's pretty much about that. And then they run into this family, who is, I don't know how to explain it, but a bit crazy. Not crazy as in psycho, more like they don't swear, and if they say hell, they go Hell, and she says something, I think it was something really simple that everyone says, even children could say, and her husband's like, you know what, darling, I don't like when you swear, and it wasn't even a swear word. I was like, oh, okay. And so it's husband and wife and a child who's like 18, and so it's really awkward, and so Rose and David meet up with them, and by accident, they didn't really mean to, it just happened. And it's kind of freaky, and everything goes downhill, but then it goes uphill, and it's just like, well, really, this is funny, but what the hell is going on? They're on a camping trip because their car broke down, because, you know, some idiot thought it'd be awesome to drive really fast with a caravan or RV, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, that is full of marijuana. I mean, come on, it's not that fast of a car. It's like an RV, but I think I'm not going to go into technical notes. And so they pretty much try to get the keys off this couple who are sleeping because they're with them, and they get busted. And the couple's like, you know, we've never done this sort of thing before. When you were suggesting with that game, we knew what you were getting up onto, but we just, you know, we're really yeah. And you're just like going, what the hell? What are they thinking? And so they join in, and they're like, I just want to take baby steps, okay? I've never done this before. I've never touched another woman before. And Rose is like, oh, okay. They weren't originally talking about swinging. And I don't mean the place that, I mean, never mind, depending what age you are. Just Google it. And so the female's like, I'll take baby steps. And so she touches Rose's boob and was like, this feels really nice. I am never going to wash these hands again. That was the best experience ever. It's like, dude, you touched her clothes that are covering her boobs. Really awkward, but okay. So the guy's putting his finger through David's ear going, ah. I was like, really? That's really creepy. But anyway, so when they part, the female goes up to Rose and goes, you are the best lover I ever had. It's like, okay. So it's pretty, they eventually, it's pretty weird. But you have to kind of understand it to be that sort of thing. You should watch it, it's really awesome. It's pretty funny, like I said, and they have a bloopers reel. I have not seen a movie have a bloopers reel in like 3 years. So what was the last movie that actually had a bloopers reel at the end of the movie? I don't know, but this is straight after, and the bloopers reel is hilarious. They do all the bloopers, you know, that sort of stuff, and alternative outtakes, whatever, like stuff we normally like watching. But they have the very last blooper scene as they play the Friends theme song. Emma Roberts and the other two people, sorry, I don't really know their names, but I'll tell you them in a minute. The three people who play the main characters, well, three of them anyway, start singing the Friends theme song. Jennifer Aniston looks at them and going, oh god, oh god, you guys got me good. She's just sitting there going, why am I here? But it was really funny because she just didn't know what to do, and they were like singing it, and it's just like, I'll be there for you. Yeah. I haven't had the theme song in ages. I haven't watched many Friends shows since ages. And she was just really laughing and feeling really awkward. It was quite funny to watch. Like I said, go watch the movie. You'll like it, trust me. It's all worth the watch. Before I waste your time, I will do the house list. Yeah. Okay. So Rose O'Reilly is the stripper, and her real name is actually Sarah, but we only hear her be called Sarah twice. And she's played by Jennifer Aniston. I mean, Jennifer Aniston, you got the body. How old are you? You got a smoking body, honey. Keep it. Okay, I'm jealous. I want that body. No smoking. Okay, David Clark is the guy that plays the drug dealer, and he's played by Jason Sudeikis. Sorry, I don't know how to say your last name. Okay, Kenny Rushmore is kind of a kid that, you know, he just joins along and kind of really the loser of the pack. And he's played by Will Poulter. Casey Mathis, she's a homeless chick who ends up becoming the daughter, and she's played by Emma Roberts. You're funny. I've never seen, oh well, that's a lie. I've never heard this female, I've never heard Emma Roberts swear before, and I found it very interesting. She's like not in that little innocent girl role anymore. She's swearing and doing weird stuff. And I was like, holy wow, that's not who I grew up watching when I was a kid. But wow. Okay, Brad Gertlinger is the boss of David. He's like the pot dealer. He's played by Ed Helms. If you recognize that name, he's the guy in The Office, the one that Steve Carell was in, just so you don't get confused. Don Fitzgerald is that guy that pokes his finger in David's ear, tries to get off on it, and he's actually a cop, but he's on hiatus, and he's played by Nick Offerman. I found that pretty awkward, but I liked him. Edie Fitzgerald, Don's wife, she's played by Catherine Hahn. I don't think that's how you pronounce her last name, sorry. And she's pretty funny as well. Melissa Fitzgerald is obviously the daughter, played by Molly C. Quinn, who has a crush on Kenny, and then she busts Kenny kissing his sister and mother, which technically aren't his sister and mother, and it's really awkward. Okay, Pablo Charkin is played by Tommy Sisley. Thomas Sisley, sorry. And Pablo's pretty much the guy that's the real guy who was supposed to pick up with that pot, but he didn't. So, yeah. Trying to think who else. Okay, Scotty P is kind of just an idiot. Scotty P is a dude like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just, you know, he's kind of like really stupid, and he's a carny, you know, a guy that works at the carnival. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean they portray him as a stereotyped idiot who has really bad spelt tattoos. He's played by Mark L. Young. Okay, Todd is the strip club owner where Rose works. He's a really stupid character. He's like, you know what, you can have sex with workers, with customers now, just to earn a little bit extra money. And he's played by Ken Marnio. The other people are kind of just other people who had smaller roles. So you can just kind of Google that yourself. So yeah. But yeah, the movie's pretty good, pretty funny, well worth seeing. I think they added a blooper scene because they wanted people to walk out feeling happy and with a good laugh and giving them good reviews. And I think that's what they wanted, was a good review, and blooper scene or not, it was pretty funny movie. So go see it, you'll love it, trust me. When it comes out on DVD, I'm gonna go buy it. Hopefully I can be the first one to buy it. No, actually not. I'm just gonna go buy it anyway, and I will enjoy it 1,000 times over, watching it and laughing at it and going, yeah, that's my favorite scene, and watching that scene over and over again. Yeah. Okay, I'm going now before my voice disappears, and I will see you in another video, whenever that is. I don't know. Okay, bye! Well, I always forget to find my mouse. Sorry.